Well, you won't be having to see your doctor today, boys. We have another Rome 2 siege battle here for you today. And as you know, a Rome 2 siege battle a day keeps the doctor away. And we do have a glorious 2v2 here on Carthage. So we're a classic as well to satisfy you guys. And we do have an interesting one, that's sure. It's certainly in factions chosen. I hope you like Kush, because we've got a lot of Kush here today. We've got a defending Kush and an attacking Kush here in this 2v2. And joined by the attackers, we have Bowie, a really strong faction. It's got some pretty good, really mid-tier infantry here in the sword followers. I mean, they've got 39 melee attack. And they're pretty damn cheap as well. So, and for heavy melee infantry, yeah, they can pack a bit of a punch. On the defense here, we have Messiah, a faction you don't often see being used, but I guess it's pretty good in sort of like cost-effective units, I feel like, in multiplayer games. You've got the Celtic Warriors, which everyone seems to bring. Certainly if they're on the defense, certainly a pretty solid unit that can do some decent work. You've got the Thorax Swords, pretty, you know, sort of like jack of all trades sort of infantry. Not necessarily the greatest, but, you know, they can do a job. They can hold a line for a little while if needs be. And yeah, it looks like they've got a whole bunch of other troops over here. Yeah, Celtic Warriors, Massalian, Thurios Spears, Gallic Hunters. They've got some good units, as do the sorry, the Kushites with their Shotel Armored Warriors there. And then we also have I think the attacker brought just Shotel Warriors. Didn't bring any armored ones, which was interesting to see. But he did bring pikes. Which that'll certainly be interesting, because I think that's the only person that's brought pikes. I don't think Masali brought any, and the defending Kush didn't either. So yeah, that will make for very, very interesting viewing and how that goes down. Some looks like some, I don't know, some slaves or something died up here. Yeah, some slave infantry have died, being hit on the wall there. The gate has been battered open, and Kush now has a straight line shot straight through the city. And it looks like on here, well, Kush is already fighting Kush. So yeah, I'll let you decide who's going to win that one. That's for sure. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be Kush one way or another. It's Shotels versus slave infantry. Certainly, I guess it might be a strategy, I guess, for you know, Kush to face off against itself, because, well, like the Shotel infantry, they ideally want to fight highly armored units. Most of these units here aren't that well armored that they're facing, so they might not exactly get the best effect out of them. But the slave infantry break it pretty damn quickly. I don't know if they're really that cost effective to really bring, but we'll see how they do in today's game, I guess. A lot of them being sent over the walls and put onto the walls by both sides here. And this is making it a little confusing to tell who is who. That is for sure, so we probably won't zoom in too much on that. The attack actually just charged straight on him with the Shoto Warriors there, and lost a whole bunch getting burned there with the gate clear. Didn't get the memo that the gates are still not in his control, and he just got burning oiled instead. And there goes the wall as well. The ballista there, taking that out, I think from yeah, Bowie Eye's ballista there. Interesting to see the attackers not really attacking on more than one front, apart from, oh, actually, what has happened there? Masali and Cav, what has happened there, actually? Masali and Cav went out. What do they go after? They attacked out here? What did they go for? Oh, they had a whole Cav fight out here. Oh my gosh, I missed this. Masali's general at least isn't dead, but it looks like the Bowie Cav was waiting back here. And Masali sallied out and went and got it and killed it. And luckily his general didn't die. That was huge. I didn't even realize. I just saw on the battle map and I was like, oh, are they actually attacking from a different direction? But no, they're not quite. It just instead was the general going out and doing a little bit of killing. Looks like finally the gates might be in the control of the attacker. At least they're being certainly captured. That's for sure. Slave infantry here fighting in the streets of Carthage against the Shotels. The ruined houses behind this ongoing fight here show the devastation the city's already seen. Yes, if you're a fan of all things Rome 2, want to see more Rome 2 sieges on the channel, you're you know, wanting to see the channel slowly converted into a Rome 2 channel, which I feel like it is with the DI content we're plugging out as well, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment showing support, and I will slap on some more Rome 2 onto the channel, get more of it out there. I've got plenty of replays to get through, so yeah, if you guys want to see more, do let me know. As the Javis come flying in here from the side from these Celtic Warriors and these slave infantry here. They try and do as much damage as possible. I mean, they don't seem like they're really doing a lot. Killing like, yeah, 10 or so slave infantry, but killing 10 or so slave infantry is not the be-all and end-all, I feel like. That's not high-quality kills you're getting with those javelins. Shoto warriors here are still cutting their way through the slave infantry defenders, that's for sure. Yeah, they are having a really easy time at the moment because, yeah, Kush, the defending one anyway, has just sent forward cheap stuff to get slaughtered. Kind of a little bit confused to see who's fighting who down there, but it looks like the attacking slave infantry finally going to give way and maybe break here. Celtic Warriors here fighting against Levy Freeman in the front line. That's a fight that Massalia should win unless he gets, you know, outflanked here, which he might do as well. Loads of Gallic troops now fighting each other. What a sad time. And there's you know, like the Gallic peoples uniting against Rome and other threats, not fighting each other. Yeah, they've done a decent job there. They actually fully shattered that Levy Freeman. Very impressive. And now we've got more troops landing. Celtic Warriors here, and also the Soul Followers. They're trying to fall back, trying to, you know, get out of danger. Kind of succeeding. It's not exactly a strong defense to try and break through there. They've got the Peltas, it seems, up here as well to try and help assist with some missile support. Slave infantry are wavering. It looks like the Shotels are close to going though as well. A fresh one has been summoned forward. There you go. Looks like, I mean, look, they're slowly bogging these guys down, but they're going to need to get some jabbies into these Shotel Warriors. I feel like they haven't exactly, well, they got 75 armor, which is not bad, but it's definitely not like, they're not massively armored. There's definitely more armor stuff in the world. So, I mean, you want to jabby those guys, try and kill them off. You can see here, I mean, it looks like missiles coming from all directions. As we've got, yeah, more sword followers. We've got Celtic Warriors up here, jabbing down. Doing as much as a slave infantry being killed off. We now have the more elite troops from Massalia in there. The Thorax swords on the line. They will be able to beat troops in front of them here, which is just the Celtic warrior. The general's dead. I never even realized Boei's general's dead. He must have been in that sally out round there then. That is huge. I didn't even realize that. So yeah, I think in round here, this is Boei's general here, and he's been killed. I didn't even realize. That's how important it was. What was Boei doing with his general there? Was it a misclick that he forgot to leave it there or something? Maybe. Yeah, Boei without a general, so his troops are going to be on low morale. I did not even realize that. That's something I guess we're missing that sort of cav fight. I thought it was a bit of a nothing cav fight, but no. I hadn't really taken into regard. I just presumed that the Boei general was this Oak Swarm one, but no, he's not. To be fair, now I double check. He's not there. Kush still got his general. Maybe he should have sent his round there to protect Boei's. But yeah, they managed to take that out nicely. And that could, you know, in the long run, could affect the outcome of the siege. We'll see. Thorax here, I mean, they're losing. They're getting 94 kills. They're probably going to get triple figures. They're doing their job, that's for sure. And they're holding back this force. Peltas, so they get 84 kills, and they're now going to go into melee. That's not bad, to be fair, for them. And we actually got Celtic Warriors up on the wall here. They're fighting, trying to deal with the Boei Celtic Warriors. So they're trying to silence these guys, stop them from jabbing into the melee down below. Really good there from Massalia. That's, yeah, something that's worth doing. Leopard Warriors here. Oh, I guess the last guy with the marker is a little bit too far back. But yeah, we've got Leopard Warriors, a medium spear coming forward. They might help hold the line as well. They can form square if they need to. And actually over here, Kush has managed to just about survive. He's thrown forward a whole bunch of slave infantry, and that's just about smothered the fire. And it looks like Royal Kushite archers maybe were also contributing. They're now shooting into the street over here, and they're shooting pikes, so they're shooting a good target. The attacker here sending forward his pikes early, while the defenders still have, you know, ammo. And it looks like, I think he's just fighting archers. Yeah, Royal Kushite archers. Hopefully these guys are out of ammo. Yeah, not something that's, you know, really going to cause too much damage to the pikes in melee, but they're just holding them in place. So the other arch units around can just focus down this pike. It's down to 53, 22 kills. Yeah, it's not that great. We've got other archers back here trying to, you know, take effect. Looks like they're shooting, what, like Celtic warriors? And who cares about shooting them? They're not a high priority kill. But yeah, this is looking good so far for the defenders. They, you know, with actually some of the factors taking into this, Pike's been killed off. General for Bowie dead, which, like I said, I hadn't realized through my awareness. They're holding pretty well. We've got more thorax up here. They're getting side shot, which is really nice from Bowie here. He's really making good use of his bowman, getting beautiful side shots, which is the way to go when you're playing Rome 2. You want to get side shots or rear shots with your archers, maximize your kill count. And he is maximizing it for sure. He's forcing back the thorax here. The Peltas being left to hold this line. Thorax, to be honest, this is a 73-man unit. It's not going to do masses now. And actually, I was going to say that sword fall. I thought he was just going to pull on through, but he hasn't. He's just finishing off what remains of the Celtic warriors here for Massalia. And there you go, he's through, but there's another line waiting. It looks like those thorax are going to go back in. And actually, Kush is pushing forward rather than staying back. I mean, forcing Bowie to go round. You can keep forcing Bowie round to get better side shots rather than keep pushing forward, which would be what I'd do. You bait him towards the gate as well. You could sally out and get him. Yeah, the Leopard Warriors now having to prove their worth, prove that they deserve those ornate pelts that they've got. But yeah, Kush, I'm pretty sure his general is a Cav general. They could send his out. I mean, he's actually 71 out of 80. He's seen some action. Could send him out through this gate and maybe cycle charge. But it looks like Bowie has prepared for that. He's got a sword here preparing, but that maybe is an option. I think Kush's general over here for the attackers is also, yeah, is a Cav unit. So it would be risky. Would be risky. Sword followers are losing here. Leopard Warriors, yeah, I mean, to be fair, they managed to defeat these sword followers. They're going to, you know, die themselves in doing so. Just the missile rate coming in is insane right now from Bowie. Only thing is, I guess, that they're using their ammo up on the cheap stuff here. Focusing this down. I mean, my gosh, yeah, the missile fire. I mean, Kushite archers up here as well, so firing into this mess. It's just like these Leopard Warriors are literally fighting to the last man. 7 of them left. There's one of those last few. Sword followers are getting jabbed as well. They need to be careful to the defenders that they don't commit too much here, because I don't think this is a winning fight. But the amount of missiles being used up right now, it's not looking good. We've got Masai and Thurios. They were jabbing in, trying to do some damage here to the sword followers. Looks like they've kind of given up assaulting down this center line here. Don't blame them. It's really narrow. It does not work. And these Kushite archers still have ammo. They should definitely be charging with the Celtic Warriors here. Silence those guys. Get rid of them. I think they're trying to get side shots, potentially. Or not. Maybe they're just firing head on. Either way, they do not want to be here. I also just realized this is not on Carthage. This is Alexandria. Why was I saying this was Carthage? Don't know why. But yeah, there you go. Alexandria instead, not Carthage. And over on here, we've got the Celtic Warriors still going in, just cycling them out. Then a fresh load go in to try and deal with the guys on the wall. But they should rout that Celtic Warrior there. I mean, with the help of these towers as well, you know, they actually help quite a bit to those archer towers, doing, you know, some morale damage with the fire ammo, and also just, like, each shot pretty much kills a guy. It's a steady, like, income of kills. These Leopard Warriors have held pretty well. They are now just breaking, as I said, it's Commentator's Curse. The Shoto Warriors are going to be able to go on through, but they are getting jabbed by thorax swords. They are sort of falling back a little bit, but it's still going to invite Bowie here to get side shots. And yeah, Bowie moving forward his Celtic Warriors. He's not allowing, you know, like a cycle, like a charge to happen. from like inside the settlement. But it does look like Kush is sending his general out, maybe to deal with them. Not a bad idea. Because, like I said, those bow eye archers seem to be the difference right now in these melee fights. Celtic Warriors here dealing with sword followers. Oh, and how did these guys get through? Have they just gone through the center? Yeah, they have. So, Massalia, they've kind of fallen back. Maybe just to allow for better angles, which the Shoto Warriors are getting absolutely jabbed in the side. So, it's working. But it has also opened up this street here. So now they can just flank it behind. So, yeah, these Massalia and Thurios, they should kill these archers, but just another street they've got to defend. But, yeah, great kills there. These Thurios here getting good kills on the Shotels. They're going to be able to kill these sword followers off pretty similarly if they wanted to. Also seems like Gallic Hunts here, yeah, just getting some decent side shots. Maybe not so much now. They might want to think about falling back in those thorax. What are we looking like reserve-wise? Seems like Masalia's still got some units to provide. You know, some Thurios spears. Looks like they're bringing forward their archers. Kush has still got some battered swords, and he's got all of his armored Shotels back here, and some Royal Kushites, which might have ammo. They do. They have their bows out. It's a sign of ammo. On the other hand, the attackers not got a lot left to commit inside, like from outside the settlement. Still quite a few Shotels. We've still got another pike to be committed, and sword followers. There's still quite a few of them as well. I'd say, I mean, balanced power. Yeah, it's not got the defenders out, that's for sure. But it's still not in their favor. And I'd agree with that. I think the attacks have still got a little bit more to give. This grind continues here. There you go, the thorax are gone. He's now a sign Thurios in here. Thurios spears not exactly well known for holding the line, you know, for being good at getting kills. They are in square formation though, but that doesn't seem to be helping them at all. They nearly got 100 kills, which is not bad for a Thurios spear. They are getting encircled, and it looks like this area here is finally going to come under the attacker's control. So, yeah, good for them there. More jabbies being expended, just killing off some weak, well, actually not, and bow ammo being used to kill off some weak sword followers. Save your ammo for the pikes that's still to come. The assault over here continues. Shota Warriors are battering their way through thorax swords here. Slowly but surely, this same thorax sword's being attrition down as multiple units are sent against it. They're still getting shot nicely in the back here to those Shotel Warriors. Like, they're not going to get through easily, that's for sure. As I say that, they break through the thorax, but they've got to go through another line of them. I think they could just flank here. I think this is open battlefield. You can just fight over. You don't have, this is not really a good street to fight over, to be honest, because yeah, the palm trees are pretty sure they're just crossable. Yep, and there you go. The Kush player realizes it. He's just going to go in behind, get those thorax. I was going to say those armored Shotels, they're going to need to come forward soon and be activated. Looks like Kush's general, he's hidden, or he was for a moment, now no longer, but he is looking, I think, at options to maybe go and get these archers here. That Celtic warrior, sorry, it's going to have to get committed sooner or later. I mean, it's going to kill a weakened Celtic warrior that's re-rallied for the defenders. Shows that warriors are being set up onto the wall, and they're going to clear up the last resistance here from Massalia. And the walls will finally be in the hands of the attackers. So the Shotels are wavering there, 54 men. All that slave infantry got sent forward. I think just to, you know, well, absorb the Kushite pikes. Just provided them kills, though. 84-5. Yeah, they're getting some free kills there. More Masai and Thurio spears as they fight in amongst the palm trees. Yeah, they want to get those Thurio spears on the Kushite pikes. That's really what they need to do. I mean, hopefully that, yeah, that Royal Kushite archer over there can start blasting those Kushite pikes, because this is going to, it's not the only unit. It's not a game-defining unit. Absolutely not. But it's a unit that it's something that the defenders can't easily counter. They're dealing with these Shotels over here relatively well. We've got Royal Kushite archers pinning them back. I mean, they still got ammo here with the Kushite archers. Just send that Thorax sword to chase after the archers. Then let them use their ammo for free. And go the armored Shotel warriors. They're going to try and get these some kills here. They've actually lost 50 guys already. Gee. Ow. Just from getting shot as they come forward by the looks of it, maybe.
Find your targets.
But yeah, they're starting to burn up, and it looks like now they're trying to capture this gate, try and get the archers inside. It's not a bad idea. Kush's general might be about to duel with the other Kush general. But he's going to be super, super close, I'd say. I mean, like the Kush players here both have pretty much nothing left. It's going to come down to Massalia and to Boei, really, I'd say. I mean, it's really just the armored Shotels that are alive here. Gonna go and capture the gate? I think he is. Which if he does, I guess he can flank on behind. This Kushite archer has ammo left and it's being killed off here, so that's a win for the defenders. They're killing off a useful unit still. But yeah, Masali goes in for a duel one more time. These sword followers, yeah, they beat Thorax every time. They're actually just, Thorax is just not that great. Sword followers are solid. And yeah, a lot of factions will bring Thorax as a like main line. So Boei is actually a pretty reasonably good faction. I mean, they're just killing off some military Gallic hunters there. 2 armored swords here dealing with 1 sword follower. That seems a little over the top, to be honest. The general out here still looking for options. Got to keep an eye on him, just make sure he doesn't do anything too silly, or if he goes in for something, I guess some good kills. Armored Shotels are losing. Those archers over there doing massive great work. I mean, they're trying to pull out of one combo here, combat here to go into another. Just about managed it. Those Royal Kushites might be getting them to get rear shots, but might not make a difference. We're going to see the pikes get engaged here. Can't just charge in a melee against pikes like this. You will just die. This narrow sort of street here with pikes is exactly what they want. We're going to see some effective use of pikemen. Looks like it. I mean, I also feel like it's partly stupidity from the defenders. I feel like they're just flanked these guys, just not engaged them. And Massalia's general, is he dead now? He looks like yeah, general recently died. What did he charge into? Don't know, he just charged down this street here, and I think maybe the archer towers will come out. I really do not know. General's engaged over here though against the armored Shotels. I don't think that's a good fight for him. It's a prolonged melee. I don't think he wins that. Also, they just get something up they could just encircle and kill off his general. Then they're leaderless, and then you got to think, well, could they do it? Shotels are still getting overwhelmed, and they're slowly getting flanked as well by sword followers here. But and there's another one about to just sort of fully engulf these guys. Just so many sword followers. You can spam them out, and like I said, they're just pretty reasonably good. They're not like top of the range, like infantry. They're not like, oh, and there you go, cost the enemy victory. Oh, did they cap the point? I think they did. I think they capped the point. I didn't even realize. They must have, yeah, must have got the point. I thought the point was further back, so I was like, oh, there's no way they got it. But yeah, they managed to cap the point. It's a shame. But yeah, as I was saying, Sword followers, you can just spam them out. Absolutely easy. And there you go. I just kind of caught unaware by that ending there. But yeah, this was sent in by Johnny, who's playing as one of the Kush players, well, the defending one to be precise. His army a little bit different to the attacking one, and sort of what you can afford. But he did bring some of those armored showtails. They did okay, but I certainly they got outscored for sure by some of the just normal showtail warriors here. Kushite Royal Guard getting 100 kills there. Royal Kushite Archers 237, 160, 119 with his armored showtails 125. The Leopard Warriors getting 123. And the Slave Infantry 119, 101 kills. And we have Syl playing as Massalia. His Mercenary Gallic Hunter getting 135 kills, 117. Peltas 110. 140 with the Celtic Warriors here, 174 with another Celtic Warrior. And then his Sorax Swordsman getting 159, 108 there, 104, 134. Not too bad. And then we have El Ampalador playing as the attacking Kush. 126 kills, 122, 148, 115, 215 kills with the Shoto Warriors. 285 with another Shoto Warrior there. His Slave Infantry 118, and one of his pikes getting 183. We have the Shogunate here, playing Bowie, and he got 115 kills here with the Celtic Bowman, 116 with another Bowman there, 130. They did so well with those bows, getting some lovely side shots all game. Celtic Warriors 187 kills. Sword Followers 173, 153, 153, 108, 114, 281 kills and still healthy. 141, 159. And that just shows just a solid unit that's consistent just in most battles. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 Siege battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you, folks, in the next one. Bye for now.